Hey, what's going on, guys? There's going to be a quick update on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, where we're at. Should you buy the dip? Is this the end of the selling pressure? Are we going to go higher? Let's take a look, see where we came from, and then we can look at see where we might be going right now. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to recap where we were, how we got to this level, and what levels are important from here. Obviously, 2 months ago, everybody was making money in cryptocurrencies and everyone was super ecstatic, right? They're like, wow, this is so easy. The money's great. I'm making 100% almost overnight in some coins. This is all amazing. So all of that was happening on this rise here. There comes a certain point in the market where euphoria reaches its maximum level. The likelihood of a slowdown or a change of trend becomes higher. That's what we saw at 65,000. Once we hit 65K, Bitcoin started to show some signs of trend slowing down. So I noted that it closed under the 50-day moving average. For the first time since October 2020, price was around $10,900. So what that means is that at one point in October, we were below the 50-day moving average of Bitcoin. It means that price is struggling. Once we crossed the 50-day moving average, price went from $11,000 to $65,000. So that move was from 11,000 to 65,000. That's about 6 times growth from October 2020 till April. If we look back at the chart, you can see here, right here is where we crossed above the 50-day moving average again. And that's when price went insane. So now when people who just started following the cryptocurrency market somewhere up here, they're like, oh my God, this is so easy. I'm just buying it, and it's going up almost instantly. All my altcoins are going crazy. Dogecoin is going crazy. Everything is going great. So everyone's super happy about crypto. Everyone believes in it. Everyone loves it. That's what happens on a bull run like that. I mean, we hit a 600% increase. And so from historical data that we have, we've seen that Bitcoin likes to go down after it reaches its highs, approximately 50%, give or take, before it finds a new trading range. And then it starts to build a new uptrend. So that isn't overnight. So whoever's looking to buy this dip, understand that the price may not go up right away. Price could stay a little bit choppy for a little while. That is a possibility in this range, okay? The other possibility is we just see a nice, slingshot move, and then you start to see some more buying pressure. But I probably would see more of a range-bound situation for a little while before we just start to automatically climb back up again. All right, could be wrong on that, but that's what I would expect. If you're looking to get into crypto at this level, what you need to look at are the levels, the price level. That is what rules. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what the guy you follow on YouTube thinks. It's literally all about price. So you have to sit down and just look at the daily chart and say, where are the most recent lows? Where are the most recent highs? And you can say, all right, I'm going to enter in over here. And if price breaks below this level here, which is 30,000, I'm going to get out. Whenever you're trading, you need to have an exit plan and you need to understand what are the potential possibilities of the market. What can it do? And that's what we're looking at here. When I pointed out that we were closing below the 50-day moving average, and then we ended up bouncing back up and retesting the 50-day moving average in this zone. The 50-day moving average is the yellow line on this chart. So essentially what we saw was sell pressure and then an oversold bounce back up to the 50-day moving average and then a breakdown. This candle right here was what told me that we were going at least $10,000 lower. And I had mentioned this, I put this in my videos, my updates, and I also put it in the Discord chat. Whenever you see a candle like this, a $10,000 move, then you're gonna be looking for another $10,000 move, okay? Because this doesn't happen in one candle, and rarely will you not see follow through to the downside. This day right here was the solidify for me, because when I put out the warning video, the market had bounced. And then it almost looks as like, oh, well, my warning wasn't legit. We ended up seeing price stall out at 50 moving average, and then it tanked, okay? So now where we're at from the highs of 65,000, we hit 30,000. So we did a 50% retracement from the high to the most recent low. Now, my opinion and my personal thought is that we are near a short-term bottom range. Now, is it the bottom forever and we'll never come back to these prices again? I don't know, but likely since we hit that 50% retracement and we did it pretty quickly, and we know that there's a lot of crypto traders that got blown up. So what's been going on is that people have been borrowing money against their Bitcoin as collateral and then investing it back into Bitcoin. I actually just saw a YouTube channel the other day of this girl talking about that. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. And she's literally like maxing out on her leverage and stuff. So traders like that likely got destroyed here, and they basically were forced to sell their cryptocurrency holdings to pay for the debt that they were borrowing against their cryptocurrency. So that's what's been going on over the last couple of days, is all these traders getting blown up. A lot of new traders who, again, have been riding this wave and have been loving crypto just got burned. Now, this is kind of like the rebuilding phase here. And that's why I say that this could trade in some type of range for a little while. What I would expect is that price is going to come back up to touch the 8 EMA sooner than later. So right now the 8 EMA is around $39,750. What I would expect is price to come back up and touch this green line again at some point or get near it. Whenever price is too far away from the 8 EMA, you're usually going to see some type of reaction back up to that level. And from there, then you can see what the strength or the sentiment is. The other important level to watch is the 200-day EMA, and we're currently below that. And that level is 41,922 on Bitcoin. So that's going to be basically like the second hurdle for our Bitcoin price. The first one is holding above this area right here. There's no negotiating this here. If it breaks below this, it's going lower. And that level is around 30,000. I don't think that price is going to just continue down and break down here, but anything is possible. So that's why we map out our levels and we set alerts on our level. So right now I can set an alert on my trend line and put crossing down, and I could put the price. And that way, if that ever happens, then I know right away price is breaking down. And then the same thing is I would do that on the top side, and I would set an alert at these candle highs so that I know if and when price is back uptrending again. So I don't have to be staring at the screen all day. It's very time consuming. So setting your alerts is important. This is tradingview.com. You could do that. It's free, tradingview.com. They do have a limit on how many alerts you can put on for a free account, I believe. So just heads up on that. If you want to sign up for it, if you're more advanced, I do recommend it. I'll have a link in the description if you want to sign up. I think you get like $30 or something for using my link. Again, if these lows don't hold on the daily chart, then the levels below I'm looking at are around 27, 28,000. And then below that, I'm looking at about 25,000. My personal opinion is if we get below the $30,000 mark, then that's not going to be a good sign overall for a healthy market to continue. I expect a green candle to show up here tomorrow. Why? Because we do have this area here, which seems to be a support level, which coincides with this price action. So again, we spoke about this on this video before all of this went down on April 23rd. I posted this video, and sadly it only had 14 views, okay, and 2 likes. So we already saw this coming, and now it's basically about, okay, we did what we thought it was going to do. Now what does it do? And continue to plan and analyze and see where everything can go. That's what we're looking at here, guys, with Bitcoin. And then every other coin is going to be the same, really. So you can use the same principle on Ethereum or Link or Matic, whatever you're watching. And right now, in terms of Matic, I did buy at 85 cents, and we haven't reversed from that level yet. So I will be holding that position. And I would say on a short-term basis, we have about $1 target or so, 99 cents or so. And then if that gets going, then we'll start to build support over $1 for another move higher into 120s, 130s. So that's what I'm looking at here with Matic. It did bounce amazingly off of some trend lines that I have posted here. It's all technical analysis. It's really what it comes down to. And again, if you enter in any cryptocurrency positions, just keep in mind where you're at on the daily chart and where your areas of risk are. Okay, that's really what we're doing here, because that's what's going to put the probability in our favor to be able to profit from this market I know that a lot of people are losing money now, okay? Because obviously everyone that was buying on this is not happy with this, okay? Like you can just see it on a price chart. This is emotions and this is market psychology here. It sucks for those who got stuck in this downturn, because you could have avoided it as soon as you started to see these technical indicators start to curl down and momentum starting to slow down. All right, guys, so that's a look at Bitcoin. If you have any questions, hit me up. Peace.